for me. Okay, so we're live on the radio, but we're also live over on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube right now. And if you're not on the socials, you need to be on the socials because I've got cats in the studio. Never had kittens in the studio before. But my good friend Eileen Russell brought cats to the studio. Good morning, Eileen. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. I can't complain. How can you complain when you're holding a cat? This little thing is purring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he making biscuits? Is he pawing on you?
Not quite yet. He got really interested in my goatee, though. So we'll see how that works out through the rest of the interview. But for those of you who don't know, Eileen Russell is really good people. Actually, when she was coming in from the car, she said, "Hey, it feels like home because it's so cold outside." I'm like, "Where are you from again?"
Michigan.
Michigan. Yeah, it's nice and cold up there. So, Eileen, y'all are doing some amazing stuff with God's Feral Felines. I wonder if you would tell everybody about what y'all do.
Short story, we save cats and kittens. And we're trying to stop the feral cats that are roaming around Marshall County and surrounding areas by neutering the feral cats. We have our TNR program. We also help the low-income families get their family cats spayed or neutered to keep them from having to feed dozens and dozens of cats.
Wow.
And then we rescue the kittens that people find, or maybe their cat came up pregnant, and get them fixed and medicated and hopefully forever homes.
Yeah. So, that's one of the things that we realize is these little four-legged, furry little friends of ours, they want to be family members.
Yes.
And I mean, you've got people who love dogs, you've got people who love cats. Some of them don't like cats at all, but there's just something about this little cat. I know this one's Onyx that I have here, right?
Yes.
All right. And you've got Ebony over there?
Yes, his sister.
His sister. Very cool. So these two are just a couple of the kittens you guys are taking care of right now, right?
Correct.
Awesome. Now, we've all got an opportunity to help you do what you do coming up tomorrow, right? Up at the old greenhouse in Arab?
Yes.
All right. So it's the Cat Head Biscuit and Gravy fundraiser for God's Feral Felines. Now, I know that you didn't quite know that term at first, Cat Head Biscuit.
Yes.
But hey, that's a big old fluffy biscuit, and it's delicious with some gravy. So tell us how this idea came about and what we hope to accomplish through it.
Well, Clay stepped into our office there at the shelter with a donation, thank you, Clay, and said that he would love to put on this fundraiser for us, and he would take care of everything. All we had to do was show up and talk to people, and that's the kind of fundraiser we love.
All right, so Clay, give us his last name.
Leak, L-E-A-K.
Oh, very cool. All right, so a generous donation and then the thought of putting this thing together. It's going to be a great way for people to come together and just, enjoy some delicious cat head biscuits and gravy, but also serving a great cause through God's Feral Felines. Now, I'm going to, over here on Facebook, and I've got Onyx over here trying to be a director, touching my iPad and kind of changing some cameras. So
You
we're going to
wanna
see.
switch?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I enjoy this. So up on graphics here on social, I'm going to go ahead and show another pair of cats that you have. Now, this is at the top of your Facebook page. And if you don't know how to find this, just type in God's Feral Felines over on Facebook, and you're going to find this picture of two white cats. Tell us about these two.
Well, that is Garfield and Truman.
Yeah.
They are brothers. They're about 3 years old. They're actually Siamese flame points.
Oh.
You can see their beautiful blue eyes and
Yes.
their creamy coloring.
Mm-hmm.
Their mama died,
Oh.
and the neighbor brought them to us, hoping that we could find them a home, and we're trying our best. The drawback is that they have to go together. They have never been separated.
Really?
So we are waiting for the perfect family to
Gotcha.
take them both. And they're a little shy at first. We've had them a few weeks, but they're coming out. They're walking around. They're giving us headbutts. And they'll be very, very loving once they get comfortable into a new home.
I'm really having some quality time with Onyx over here.
Yeah, I see that.
This is awesome. So the services that y'all provide, I know they mean a lot to our communities because, I mean, I can tell you, I live in Arab and I see stray cats all the time. And I know with strays, they're going to make little kittens. And so y'all are helping even with that situation too, not just helping to adopt some cats.
Correct.
But also making sure that our community is taken care of when it comes to the population, right?
Yes, through our TNR program, our trap, neuter, and return.
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, the family cat that, we all let our family cats out. I know I do.
Yeah.
But they come into heat so often, and you don't always know there's another male around.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you have a litter of kittens. And that's not exactly what you were hoping for. So we'll take the litter of kittens with the stipulation that you get your cat fixed. And we will help you with that under our low-cost program.
Yeah. Now, Onyx, I think, is having a little identity crisis. I think Onyx thinks he's a parrot because he's up on my shoulder right now.
You want me to come get him?
No, he's fine. He's fine. I can handle him.
Oh, well, okay. From your lips to God's ears, okay?
Right. So, I've really warmed up to cats here in the past few years. We actually had a stray come up on our porch a while back. And honestly, it was a pretty nice cat. We were able to take care of it a little bit, give it some shelter while it was so cold outside. It was in the winter. So, but anyway, able to find that cat another home. And so anyway, I know some people might be looking for that family member, a cat to bring into the house. So I know those two that you have there on the Facebook page are just the tip of the iceberg, right?
Well, right now we just took in 5 kittens, so we have kittens for people. But this is the calm before the storm. We have kittens available. Not all of them are fixed, which is what we do. We fix them, vaccinate them, test them, deworm them, deflea them. If it can be done, we do it.
Yeah.
Microchip them. So you are more than welcome to come and look. And if they're available, if they're out of quarantine, you're more than welcome to either take them home or put a hold on them. And when they're fixed and ready to go home, we give you a call.
Awesome. Now, when people come tomorrow for this fundraiser, I know it's donation only, but I know it's going to a good cause. So when you see people come out, what do you want them to know when they come to have a biscuit and some gravy? What's the one thing you want them to leave knowing more than anything else?
We need bodies.
Okay.
We need help with especially fundraising.
Yeah.
Because there are just a few of us. And unfortunately, we know everything there is to know about cats, but very little about fundraising events.
Gotcha.
So while we have an excellent support group with our sponsors and our donors, we want them to, know that we are doing our part with raising money on our own. And also the events are a way for everybody to find out who we are. You would be surprised after all these years how many people don't know we're around.
Yeah.
So... but we need people who are interested in helping with events, an event coordinator, or if you're a golfer or a bowler and you can put on a fundraiser for us, we would love it. We would just absolutely love it.
I got you. All right. So it's God's Feral Felines, cat head biscuit and sausage gravy breakfast tomorrow. What time?
Starts at 7:30. It runs to 10:30, and I have to say that Chocolate Indulgence is doing the gravy.
Awesome. Yeah.
So, thank you, Janet.
They know how to cook over there, Janet.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, good stuff. Even some chicken and dumplings. Almost everything they cook. I mean, it's delicious stuff.
And we'll have coffee and juice for those that are watching their waistline.
Oh, very cool. All right, Eileen, anything else we just need to pass along to everybody?
I don't think so. But feel free to come out and cuddle a kitten. Get your kitten fix, relax, find out what we're all about, help us in whatever way. You'd be surprised how you can help us.
Yeah, very good. And what's a great way to get in touch with you guys?
You can call us at the phone number that's listed there in our Facebook page. I'm sure it is.
256-640-8000.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's it.
Very cool. And if you want to check them out over on the web, it's www.gffcats.org. Onyx is really having a good time here.
And I got Ebony, who is just so easy and laid back.
I see what you did here. You gave me the rambunctious
Hey,
one.
you grabbed.
I sure did. I wanted the boy.
Yeah, but Ebony was pretty feisty at home, so I'm sure she's ready for a nap.
Very cool. All right. So thank you so much, Eileen, for making some time for us today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for asking us, supporting us.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So, hey, this was done on the radio, but also on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So go on over there and share it with as many people as possible so we can get the word out about what's going on with God's Feral Felines. All right. let's hit some more music for you. I don't want to let the cats go yet, though. It's just as good with Ellie Holcomb and Chris Renzema right here on the Lifeline Morning Show. Now we can just focus on Facebook for a few minutes, if that's cool with you.
Sure.
We're still live on socials. Yeah, so tell us a little bit about how easy is it or how difficult would you say to raise cats from kittens?
As an individual or as a rescue?
As an individual. Like somebody who says, I've been thinking about getting a cat for my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know where to start. What kind of commitment is there, and what can they expect?
Well, if they're taking a kitten, we always advise that you take two so that they have somebody to play with other than the family members and hopefully not your electrical wires and
Ooh, yeah.
drapes and things like that.
Gotcha.
But cats are the best thing for somebody who doesn't have a lot of time to dog walk or entertain a dog. You do have to do a little training.
Yeah.
Ours are already very spoiled, very litter trained. But you do have to play with them. They do have their terrible twos, which
Really?
actually goes into the fours.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes. I'm still experiencing that with Miss Gabby.
Yeah.
And there is, the vet and the upkeep. But it's a lot more, people find them a lot more interesting. And they're easier, I think, to teach a child, a young one, just how to take care of an animal as opposed to, a dog.
Yeah. I got you.
But older cats, like Truman
Mm-hmm.
and Garfield,
Yeah.
are excellent also because they're past that. They're 3, but they seem pretty laid back from what I could see in the shelter. So if somebody's looking for a lap cat, just a nice adult cat to hang out with them, I'm sure those will work nicely too.
Yeah.
And we help you. If you have any questions or concerns, if this is your first time, we can just give you a flood of information.
Awesome. Just a few minutes ago, I heard from a fan of the show, Evelyn Berry called in, and she said, we've got 2 cats at the house, and just telling about their personalities, that one of them acts like Evelyn, one of them acts like Evelyn's husband. So isn't it funny how they they catch on to certain personalities?
Yes.
Yeah.
People think that they don't have a personality like a dog,
Yeah.
But, Gabby talks to me in the morning when she's hungry or when she wants to go outside. She cuddles with me.
Yeah.
She got a little angry when I brought the kittens in.
Oh, no.
But, yes, they do. They have a personality, and it just depends on how much you want to share your personality with them.
Right. I got you. I heard somebody recently, a family therapist, who said that you need to treat your kids early on like a puppy. When you come home and the puppy's so glad to see you, they're shaking from the tail to their snout. They're just so happy to see you.
Yes.
Because when they get older, they turn into cats. And they don't want to have much to do with you. But no, these cats, each one has their own personality. I know that. Some of them are a little more outgoing than others. Some of them very shy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, very cool. Well, Eileen, thank you so much. I'm going to hop on over here to Facebook real quick and just double check to see if we have anything going on Facebook right now.
Okay.
We type that in, and we'll see if we can get this shared to as many people as possible to make sure you guys have an amazing event tomorrow. Yeah. All right, let me check this real quick. Let's see. All right. No questions yet on Facebook, but I'm sure some questions will come around. So I'll try to tag you on that in the comments to make sure that you see that whenever they pop in. And I'll keep my eyes on YouTube and Twitter at the same time. Cool?
Okay, great.
All right. Eileen, thanks again.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
You can't have Onyx back. I got to keep Onyx now.
Okay.
I'm playing.
I got a litter pan and a bowl and the food and everything right there in the car for you.
Look at you. You're Johnny on the spot. You're ready.
And the playpen. I'll donate that to you.
Oh, wow. Hey, who knows? I might just be bringing a cat home with me today. Goodness. This Onyx. Pretty cool cat. All right, Miss Eileen. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. I guess we'll see you later over on socials. Thanks so much for hanging out, and please share this with as many people as possible. And I wanted to try to get a purr on the microphone, but I don't quite think Onyx is purring just yet. So, so sweet.
Ebony is just going.
Ebony's going? Yeah, put Ebony up on that microphone. There it is. Oh, that's so cool. We'll see you later.